Hello and welcome to Math 106. This is our first video, and here we're going to introduce ourselves to Excel. If you are comfortable with Excel and have used it a lot, you do not need to watch this video. If you have not used Excel before, this is just going to show you how to open up the program, some general features of Excel that you should be familiar with. We're going to type a few things in and save the document and put it into a Dropbox. So the first thing we want to do is open up Excel. In my computer, it's under the Start menu here, although the computer you're using, the Start menu might look a little bit differently. Menu, and go to All Programs, and you want to look for Microsoft Office. When you click on Microsoft Office, it opens up and you see a bunch of different Microsoft Office tools. We want Microsoft Excel. We click on that and it's going to open up for us. The first thing I want to point out is that we are looking at an Excel spreadsheet. So we've got rows with different numbers and columns with different letters. Each of these little boxes is called a cell. If you click on a cell, notice that the 7 and the E are lit up. That's the address for this cell. The cell is E7. So if I tell you to put something into E7, you would click on this square right here and type in, "Hi, math is fun," or whatever you want. So it's into that cell. The next thing I want to point out is that this is the first sheet of the spreadsheet, but there are other sheets. So if you click on sheet 2, you've got another one. Sheet 3, if you click on this little button here, you can make new sheets. If we're in sheet 1 and we want to name it something special, you can right-click on it. So here I am. I move the cursor over to sheet 1, right-click, and go to Rename. It darkens, and so you're able to say, "This is the new name." You can type in whatever you want. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to cell I-12, just for practice. So here's column I. And I go down until I get to 12. I clicked here, you'll see that's just 11, so I'm going to click down one more. And I'm going to type Math 106 will be great. So now I have some information in my Excel file. Now we're going to go ahead and save it. To save the file, you'll go to File up here, the green tab. If you're in a different version of Excel, you still should have a File menu button up at the top. Then you're going to go down to Save As. All right, so let me show you that again. You'll go over here to the File tab, click File, and then down to Save As. You'll notice right now this is saving in my Documents library. That's fine. If you want to save it on the desktop, that's also fine. So Documents, Desktop, wherever you want. I'm just going to put it on the desktop to make it easy. And I'm going to call this the Practice Excel file. So you'll notice that it's going to save as an Excel workbook. It should show up on my desktop. I click Save. Up here is the title of my Excel file. Notice it's called Practice Excel File. And it's already saved, so I'm going to go ahead and close it out. When you do your Excel assignments for class, after you save them, you need to upload them into the Dropbox in D2L. Now, I don't have student access to our course, but I do have student access to the course that I'm taking right now, so I'll just show you what that looks like. So here in my Internet Explorer, I'm in my short story class. So if I go here to Home, I click on our class, and you'll know for you it's Math 106. Then the Dropbox is in this menu right here for Assessments. So we'll click on Assessments, and you'll see there's attendance, Dropbox, grades, quizzes, rubrics, self-assessments, and surveys. In this class, you're probably going to use grades a lot because you're going to want to go and check what your grades are. You're going to use quizzes because that's where the reading quizzes are. And we're going to use Dropbox because that's where you're going to drop any Excel assignments. So if I click on Dropbox, you'll see a list of assignments that you need to do. So here was Short Story Submission 1, so I can click on that. And then once you're in the assignment, it'll say Add a File. So you'll click on Add a File right here. Then you can upload. And notice that it takes me to the desktop right away. My practice file Excel says Upload, and now I'm going to click Add. Now once you're done with this, you'll see that under Add a File, there's my Practice Excel file, and then you just click Submit and it will get sent to your instructor. So this is the introduction to Excel. If you have any questions, let your instructor know.